From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there right off the bat. 44 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 5. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Minshew. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
They'll run on 1st down. Turner. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
A first carry now for Thompson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Hand off to Thompson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dart ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
2nd and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Luton to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down,
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Turner. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
To number 12,
D.D. Westbrook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
the extra point is
Point
good.
after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing. Josh Lambeau to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's good.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was tackled.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
On the carry. Taken down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
22-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. That's complete. Bernard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 7. Randy.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Complete to Tyler Eifert. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Complete to Tyler Eifert.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
First down, Jaguars.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And it'll move the chains. These two teams all tied after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, Armstead. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 27. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Throw over the middle, taken in. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
At the Bengals' 17-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Jacksonville.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll turn to Thompson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Phillips. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And it drops down incomplete.
Westbrook.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
The coverage.
Minshew sets to throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Jaguars.
They'll run on first down. It's Turner. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, Turner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He was brought down by Bond.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, it's Turner. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They toss it to Thompson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Jacksonville.
Chris Thompson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Bengals. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Jags grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Second down.
Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Minshew. And this is caught. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Tyler Eifert.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Raquel Armstead, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Bengals 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Phillips. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now Burrow loses the football, and the Jags grab it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now Minshew. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Geno Atkins got home that time. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
The Bengals drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Jaguars 31. Bengals.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. This This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay with the run and Armstead. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Check 52.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turner. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They give it here to Thompson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
4 on the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
5-yard line.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
Yards remain on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. It's Thompson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Turner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Bernard getting the handoff for Burrow. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 38.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, 38 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive. But on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
For Cincinnati.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark.
Minshew's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
DJ Chark.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Turner, the ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turner, and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The Jaguar ball carrier.
6 yards left on second down.
Wilson.
They'll give it back to Armstead. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Well, Armstead.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. On 3rd down. It's Turner. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
17 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. First down. Here's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of
2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Steps away to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
It just doesn't make any sense, does it?
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
On first down, it's Turner. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And that ball is caught by D.J. Chark for the Jags touchdown.
Complete to
D.J. Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Good. Makes the score Jaguars 45.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught at the 10. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Well, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Beginning the drive here with Armstead. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
The ball carrier.
Raquel Armstead with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Intercepted by the
defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
8 yards.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Minshew.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Minshew going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. They finally do get him down, but we've got penalty flags on the field as well, and they might get 15 more out of this. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
John Ross there to make the grab. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is...
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Jaguars 52, Bengals 42.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd down.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And able to find Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a 1st down as well.
Down. 15, run. 15 run.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Armstead. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Armstead.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll hand to Armstead. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Mike, 36. Recon, 132 fighter. Got one, I got one. X3. 218, chop.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Thompson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
For the point after.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Burrow on 1st down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 49. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Intercepted by the Jaguars. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking long for Westbrook. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
After each game, a player gets graded on his performance, and that's every play of the game. So while that was the last play and it didn't change the outcome, he's still going to get kudos for playing it to the end.
It's up and it's good, so that'll mean the final deficit will tally out in